What happens when a broke young man sleeps inside a coffin for 3 nights and something wakes up with him? Come with me as I take you through this epic story full of lessons. Michael woke up with a loud gasp, hitting his head on the wooden lid above him. For 1 second, he forgot where he was. Then he remembered. He was inside a coffin, not because he was dead, but because he needed money. He lay back down slowly and tried to breathe. Sweat rolled down the sides of his face. The air inside the casket was hot and heavy. His shirt glued itself to his back.
"This is the last night,"
he whispered.
"Just endure 'em."
His buzzing wasn't the real problem. His mind was. Every time he closed his eyes, he felt like the small space was getting smaller. His heart kept racing. He tried to stretch his legs. They didn't move. He tried to wipe his sweat. His elbow hit the wall of the coffin. He wasn't claustrophobic before, but tonight, he understood how fear works. Earlier, when TJ introduced him to this ritual, it sounded simple.
"Guy, na just 3 nights inside coffin. Baba go close am, you go endure. After that, money go start."
Michael had laughed that day, thinking TJ was exaggerating. But now, lying here like a trapped animal, he realized TJ wasn't joking. He wasn't trying to be brave. He was simply trying not to lose his mind. He breathed in, breathed out, counted slowly.
1, 2, 3.
He tried not to think about the darkness. He tried not to think about the coffin his father was buried in. He tried not to think about death. But when your body is squeezed inside a small space, death is all your mind can think about. After what felt like hours, he heard footsteps outside. Then the lid opened a little, and Baba Aigun's voice entered.
"How you dey?"
Michael swallowed.
"I dey try. You strong. Today na the last night. Endure am. Tomorrow morning, everything go change for your life."
Michael nodded, though he didn't trust his voice to speak. Baba Aigun shut the lid again, locking darkness back in. This time, Michael didn't panic. He simply let the reality wash over him. He was doing this for his family. No father, no help, first son, school fees, rent, food, life. If suffering for 3 nights would solve their problems, then so be it. When Baba Aigun finally opened the coffin at dawn, Michael's legs were shaking so hard he couldn't stand immediately. Baba had to help him sit up.
"You don't finish,"
Baba said.
"From today, doors go open."
Michael wiped his face with shaky hands.
"Baba, nothing bad go happen, abi?"
Baba chuckled quietly.
"My pikin, everything for this life gets rules. As long as you follow your own, nothing go disturb you."
Michael didn't understand the meaning, but he pretended he did. He just wanted to get out of there. By the time Michael got home, something had already changed. His phone refused to stop vibrating. 2 foreign clients who had ignored him for months suddenly responded. One sent dollars immediately. Another asked for his details. Another referred him to a friend. Money was coming in fast. At home, the atmosphere changed instantly. His younger siblings were excited.
"Brother Mike buy bread. Brother Mike buy meat pie."
Even his mother looked relieved when he dropped a thick envelope on the table. "My son, where did you get money like this from?"
"I got new online work. Things are better now,"
he answered, smiling. His siblings believed instantly. His mother didn't. She didn't say anything, but her eyes searched his face like she was trying to read his soul. "Michael," she whispered later, "don't follow the road your father followed. You hear?" Michael paused.
"Mommy, I no follow any bad road, I swear."
She nodded, but she didn't look convinced. That night, Michael felt very tired. He had been awake for almost 48 hours. He fell asleep almost immediately, but at exactly 2:13 a.m., he opened his eyes suddenly. No dream, no sound, just a cold feeling in his stomach, like someone poured ice water inside him. He looked around the room. Everything was normal. His siblings were asleep. The compound was quiet. He checked his phone. 2:13 a.m. Nothing new. Maybe it was the stress. He lay back down, and that was when he noticed something on the floor near his shoes. something that wasn't there before, a tiny SIM card. He picked it up and looked at it closely. His chest tightened. It was TJ's SIM, the same SIM TJ used before he disappeared 3 days ago. Michael frowned.
How this thing reach my room?
He checked his pockets, checked his bags, checked everywhere. He had no idea how it got there. The next night, the same thing happened. Again, 2:13 a.m. Michael woke up suddenly. He felt something rough under his pillow. He slowly reached under and pulled out a small folded paper. He unfolded it. 2 words sat in the middle. Payment due. Michael felt his heart drop. He blinked and looked again. Not a prank, not a mistake. At the bottom of the paper, a time was written. Friday, midnight. Michael stared at the paper, his hands trembling lightly. He didn't understand the message. He didn't know what the payment was. He didn't know who dropped the paper. But he knew one thing clearly. Whatever Baba Aigun meant by follow the rules, Michael had already stepped into something deeper than he expected. Michael woke up the next morning, feeling heavy. The paper from the night before was still in his pocket. He kept touching it like he wanted to convince himself it wasn't real. By the time he left the house, his mother was already sweeping the compound. She watched him closely. "Michael, come," she called. He walked to her slowly. Her voice softened. "Are you alright? You look worried."
I am fine, Mama, just tired.
Tired from what?
Work,
he said quickly. She stared at him for a few seconds, then nodded.
Okay, just be careful, my son.
Michael forced a smile and walked away. He knew she didn't believe him. At the junction, he met 2 of his crew boys, Sheyi and Rambo. They were talking loudly about his new success.
Mike don't turn boss, so
Sheyi laughed.
People dey pay am like say na him be Google.
Michael smiled small.
Make una calm down, na God do am.
But his mind wasn't on their jokes. He kept touching the SIM card in his pockets. He hadn't heard from TJ since the ritual, and now these strange things were happening.
What of TJ?
Michael asked suddenly. Sheyi and Rambo exchanged a look.
You never hear?
Rambo asked. Michael paused.
Hear waiting. Them said TJ mama go police station yesterday. She talk say TJ never come house for 3 days.
Michael's heart skipped. Rambo continued.
People dey talk say gang for Ishashi kidnap am. Others dey say him run go Benin with person money.
Michael looked away.
TJ no fit run.
Sheyi shrugged.
Nobody know, but the guy don't disappear.
The words stung Michael like a slap. He tried calling TJ again. Phone switched off. He felt something tight in his chest. He wanted to tell someone about the SIM card in his pocket, but he kept quiet. No one would believe him anyway. That afternoon, Michael went to a nearby cafe to work. As he opened his laptop, his phone suddenly buzzed with another unexpected payment. More money, more approvals. Everything was moving too smooth. But instead of smiling, he felt uneasy. It didn't feel normal. Later in the evening, he finally went home. When he entered the compound, his mother was speaking with a stranger. A middle-aged man, tall, calm. He looked like someone who studied people before talking.
Michael, meet Officer Kyote,
his mother said.
He's looking for your friend TJ.
Michael froze.
Officer, what happened?
Kyote studied Michael carefully.
Young man, when last did you see your friend?
4 days ago,
Michael answered.
But he no tell me say him dey travel.
You two are close, Abi?
Yes, very close.
Good.
The officer said.
If you remember anything strange, anything at all, you should tell me.
Michael nodded, trying to stay calm.
I don't know anything, sir.
Kyote looked at him for a long moment, then smiled slightly.
Alright, I'll come back.
The officer left quietly. As soon as he stepped out, Michael rushed to his room and locked the door. His hand shook as he pulled out TJ's SIM card. The more he stared at it, the more frightened he became. What exactly happened to TJ? Where did he go? And how did his SIM card enter Michael's room? Later that night, when he lay on his bed thinking, his phone vibrated with a new message. He picked it up. It wasn't a normal message. It was a voice note from an unknown number. Michael hesitated, then pressed play. At first, he had heavy breathing. Then he heard TJ's voice, shaky, frightened, whispering,
Mike, don't do the last night. Mike, run from that place.
Then the recording cut off. Michael sat up immediately, his whole body cold, his eyes widened. He replayed the voice note, same thing. His heart raced. TJ was scared. TJ sounded weak. And TJ said something that made no sense. Don't do the last night. But Michael already did all 3 nights. What was happening? Who sent the voice notes? Why did TJ sound like he was hiding from something? Michael wanted to breathe, but each breath came slow. Then he noticed something else. The voice note was sent exactly at 2:13 a.m. The same time he kept waking up every night. He stared at his phone like it was something dangerous. This wasn't normal. This wasn't coincidence. Something was wrong somewhere. And deep down, Michael knew the truth he didn't want to say out loud. Whether TJ was alive or not, someone or something wanted Michael's attention. Officer Kyote returned the next morning. He didn't knock loudly. He didn't shout. He simply walked into the compound with calm steps, like someone who already knew the truth, but wanted to hear your version first. Michael was washing his clothes outside when he saw him.
Good morning,
the officer said. Michael forced a smile.
Good morning, sir.
Kyote's eyes scanned him slowly, not in a rude way, but in a way that made Michael uncomfortable. The man noticed everything. Michael's tired eyes, his trembling hands, even the way he kept looking at his room door as if something was inside.
I want to ask you a few questions again.
Kyote said.
Nothing serious.
Michael nodded.
Okay, sir.
When last did you speak with TJ?
4 days ago,
Michael replied quickly.
What did you two talk about last?
Normal things, work, money, plans.
Did he tell you he was traveling?
Michael shook his head.
No, sir.
Did he owe anybody money or did anybody threatening him?
No, sir.
He said it fast, too fast. The officer noticed. Kyote stepped a little closer.
Michael, the boy's mother said you two were like brothers. So if he was in trouble, he may have told you something.
Michael looked down.
Officer, I swear, I don't know anything.
Kyote studied him again, then sighed.
Alright, but if you remember anything at all, you should call me.
He gave Michael his card and walked away. Michael didn't move until the officer left the streets. Only then did he release the long breaths he was holding. He knew he was acting suspicious. He knew he was hiding things. But he couldn't tell the police about Baba Aigun or the coffin. Who would believe that? And even if they believed him, was he ready for the consequences? Later that afternoon, Michael went to TJ's house. He didn't want to go, but something pushed him there. TJ's mother sat outside, crying quietly. Her face was swollen, and she held her son's photo in her hand.
Auntie, good evening.
Michael greeted softly. She looked up at him with tired eyes.
Michael, where is my son?
She whispered. Michael froze.
Auntie, I don't know.
TJ's mother wiped her eyes with her wrapper.
Michael, if you know anything, tell me. Even if it is small, tell me. Don't allow them harm my boy.
Her voice broke. Michael felt pain in his stomach. He wanted to tell her everything. But fear locked his mouth. Fear of Baba Aigun, fear of the unknown, fear of whatever was happening around him.
Auntie, I don't know anything. But he will come back, I believe.
He left before she could ask more questions. When he got home, something was waiting for him on his bed. A small flash drive. Michael didn't remember owning one like that. He picked it up. There was a faded sticker on it, TJ written in biro. His heart dropped. He sat down slowly and plugged the flash drive into his laptop. At first, nothing happened. The screen was blank. He waited. Then suddenly, a single video file appeared. The file name was strange. CDs. Michael's hand shook as he clicked on it. The video didn't show a clear picture. It was dark and blurry, but he could hear labored breathing in the background, like someone was recording while hiding. Then a whisper.
Mike, if you see this, something they chase me.
Michael leaned closer. The breathing got worse. There was noise like running feet. A door slammed. Then he heard TJ say,
Mike, no do the last night. No enter that coffin again.
The phone fell in the video. The last thing the camera captured was a shadow moving behind TJ. Tall, human-shaped, but the movement was wrong. Too slow, too stiff, too close. Then the video ended. Michael stared at the screen, sweating. The flash drive ejected itself from the laptop. He picked it up with trembling fingers and noticed something he hadn't seen earlier. A small dark stain along the side. He rubbed it with his thumb. It didn't clean off. He smelled it gently. Blood. Michael dropped the flash drive immediately and stepped back, breathing fast. Nothing about this situation was normal anymore. Not the SIM card, not the voice notes, not the video, not the officer's questions. And for the first time since the ritual, Michael said the truth inside his heart.
Something is wrong. Something is following me.
He didn't know what it was. He didn't know why it wanted him. But he knew something deeper was coming. A truth he wasn't ready for. For the next 2 days, Michael could not sleep well. Every time he closed his eyes, he heard the breathing from the coffin. Every time he woke up, he touched the folded payment due note in his pocket like he expected it to disappear. But it never did. On Wednesday morning, while he was hurrying out of the house, his mother stopped him.
Michael,
She said,
come.
He turned, tired.
Mama, I beg, I am late.
Just come.
He walked to her. She touched his cheek gently.
You look different. Your eyes are always shaking. Your spirit is not peaceful. Are you sure you are not hiding anything from me?
Michael looked away.
Mama, everything is fine. I'm just stressed.
She nodded slowly but didn't believe him.
Be careful. The world is deep.
Michael swallowed hard and left. On his way to the cafe, he walked past a parked car. He didn't notice anything at first, but when he turned slightly, he caught something in the car window. A reflection, but something was off. In the reflection, someone else was standing behind him. A figure, tall, still, too close. Michael spun around. No one was there. He blinked fast, looked again at the car window. Only his own reflection now. His heart started racing.
Maybe not stress.
He told himself, touching his chest slowly.
Maybe I did imagine things.
But he knew what he saw. He wasn't imagining anything. Something was following him. When he got to the cafe, 2 boys from Shulex's gang were already sitting there. They waved him over.
Mike, come sit.
One said. Michael sat, trying to act normal.
You don't blow.
The other boy laughed.
Everybody they talk say you get slugged this week. Even Sholexi say make he talk to you later.
Michael forced a smile.
No wahala.
But the boys kept watching him, whispering, studying him, as if they were looking for something or waiting for him to sleep. Michael knew their style. When Sholexi wanted something from a person, he always sent spies first. He didn't like the feeling. That same evening, Officer Kyote visited again. He caught Michael outside pretending to be on the phone.
Michael,
He called. Michael flinched a little before turning.
Good evening, sir.
I want to ask you about the night TJ went missing.
The officer said calmly. Michael rubbed his palms together.
Officer, I swear I don't know anything.
Kyote wasn't convinced.
You know when a person disappears, the patterns around him tell the story. I have seen this before.
What patterns?
Michael asked quietly.
Strange behavior, sudden money, missing devices, fear,
Kyote looked him straight in the eyes.
and sometimes spiritual fingerprints.
Michael stiffened.
Which kind talk be that?
Kyote shrugged.
You'll be surprised how many cases have small spiritual elements. Anyway, I checked something today.
He pulled a notebook from his pockets.
Your friend TJ's phone location showed one interesting thing.
Michael swallowed, waiting.
His phone was last seen close to a bush path near the old shrine side.
Michael's stomach dropped. Kyote closed his notebook.
Do you want to tell me anything?
No, sir.
Michael whispered.
Alright,
The officer took a slow breath.
but remember, truth always finds a way, even when people hide it.
He left quietly. Michael felt sweat forming on his palm. The officer was getting too close. That night, Michael went to a nearby printing shop that had a CCTV camera pointed at the streets. He wanted to print some documents, But while waiting, he glanced at the CCTV monitor. The shop owner was scrolling through the past night's recordings. Michael wasn't paying attention at first, until he saw something familiar, his own face. The footage showed him walking past the streets the previous night around 8 p.m. But he wasn't alone. Behind him, a figure was walking. A tall, dark silhouette, moving slowly, following him step by step. Michael's heart jumped into his throat. He stepped closer to the screen.
Wait! Rewind that,
he said. The man rewound the footage. Michael stared desperately at the shadow behind him.
Who be that person behind me?
He asked, voice cracking. The shop owner shook his head.
Person? My brother, now only you are the sea. Nobody there behind you.
Michael pointed harder.
Look well. You know they see the dark somebody behind me?
The man frowned.
I don't see anything, not just you.
Michael felt cold run through his entire body. He stared at the screen again. The shadow was there, clear, tall, strong, following him. But only Michael could see it. He took a step back, breathing fast, unable to move, because now nothing was clear. Whatever was following him was real enough to appear in the recordings, but invisible to everyone else, and it was getting closer. Michael avoided sleep for almost 2 nights after seeing the CCTV video. Anytime he closed his eyes, he remembered the shadow walking behind him. He kept checking mirrors, checking windows, checking corners, nothing. But he felt it around him, watching. On Friday afternoon, he came home earlier than usual. He wanted to rest more before figuring out what payments due Friday midnight meant. As he stepped into the compound, he froze. Someone was sitting on the old wooden bench near the kitchen. A man, calm, still, Baba Aigun. Michael stopped immediately.
Baba?
The old man smiled gently.
My son.
Michael looked around.
How you take know my house?
Baba Aigun stood up slowly, his hands behind him.
When you open a door in the spirit follows you home. I don't need anybody to show me the way.
Michael felt his stomach tightened.
Baba, wetin happen? Why you come?
Baba Aigun stepped closer.
To warn you.
Warn me about what?
The old man's face became serious.
You still dey ask? You no understand the kind thing wey you do?
Michael swallowed.
You no tell me say shadow go dey follow me. You no tell me say TJ go disappear.
Baba's eyes narrowed.
TJ broke the law. He ran. Spirits no like person wey run.
Michael's chest tightened.
Baba, na human being we dey talk about. TJ dey in trouble. He sent me one voice note. Baba, help me.
Shh.
The old man raised a hand.
No be all voice be human voice. Some voice fit come from between 2 words.
Michael's breath caught.
TJ is alive?
Baba Aigun didn't answer directly.
Everything wey dey chase TJ don dey chase you too. And tonight, the spirits go come for what belongs to am.
Michael's eyes widened.
Payments due?
Baba nodded.
You think the ritual end like that? You think money go come and nothing go collect something?
Michael stepped back.
No, Baba. No tell me say...
Baba Aigun cut in sharply.
If you no pay, the spirits go take by force.
Michael's lips trembled.
Take what?
Anything wey your heart love.
Michael felt his chest break.
My family?
Baba Aigun didn't answer. He just looked at him with quiet pity. Before Michael could say any other word, Baba Aigun turned and started walking out of the compound.
Baba, wait! You no fit leave me like this. Tell me wetin I go do.
The old man stopped at the gate and said only one sentence.
Ask your mother the truth about your father.
Then he left. Later that evening, while Michael sat outside trying to think, Officer Kyote approached again. Michael didn't even hear him coming.
Michael!
Kyote said. Michael looked up weakly.
Officer.
Kyote studied him carefully.
You look worse than yesterday.
Michael said nothing. The officer took out his phone and showed Michael a picture.
Do you know this man?
Michael looked at the photo. His heart almost stopped. It was Baba Aigun, younger but unmistakable. Michael looked up, shocked.
Officer, where you see this picture?
Kyote took a deep breath.
This man was involved in a ritual murder case 9 years ago.
Michael felt chills crawl down his spine.
He disappeared before we could arrest him.
The officer continued.
Now it looks like he's active again.
Michael swallowed painfully. The officer kept his eyes on him.
Michael, I think your friend TJ met this man before he disappeared. And I think you know something you are still hiding.
Michael's heart slammed inside his chest. He opened his mouth to speak, but nothing came out. Kyote stepped closer.
Young man, if this man is around you, if you've been near him, then you are in danger, and so is your family.
Michael closed his eyes, overwhelmed. The shadow, the SIM card, the voice notes, the flash drive, the CCTV footage, now this. Everything was connected, and now the police, the gang, the spiritualists, and the spirit itself were all closing in. For the rest of that evening, Michael couldn't think straight. Everything felt like it was closing in on him. His head felt heavy, like someone was squeezing it from both sides. Late that night, as he was returning from buying food, he noticed two boys leaning against the compound wall. They weren't talking, they were just watching him. He recognized them immediately. Sholexi's boys.
Mike!
One of them called with a smile that didn't reach his eyes.
Oya, come.
Mike walked toward them slowly.
You don't turn big boy, Abi. Money they rush you.
The taller one said. Michael forced a smile.
Make una calm down, I dey manage. Sholexi won't see you.
The second boy said.
Tomorrow morning, no miss am.
Michael's heart tightened.
Wetin happen? Just come.
The tall one replied.
He say make you no delay.
They walked away without another word. Michael stood there quietly, fear rising in his chest. Sholexi was beginning to notice his strange behavior. Once a gang leader starts asking too many questions, someone is in trouble. Inside his room, Michael tried to rest, but his body refused to relax. His palms kept sweating. He kept pacing the small floor. Every shadow in the room made him jump. At one point, he looked at the mirror hanging before his door. For a quick moment, just 1 second, he thought he saw someone standing behind him. He turned sharply. Nobody was there. His breathing became fast.
I am losing my mind,
he whispered. But somewhere deep down, he knew he wasn't going crazy. Something had attached itself to him, something from that ritual, and midnight was coming. The next morning, the compound was noisy. People were gathered outside. Michael rushed out, confused.
What happened?
He asked one of the neighbors.
Your small sister fainted for school.
Michael's heart dropped.
Which one?
Jumoke.
He ran outside immediately. His mother was already holding the little girl in her arms, shaking and crying.
Mommy, what happened?
She just fell down.
The mother cried.
No sickness, nothing. Her teacher called me, Michael, something is happening to this family.
Michael lifted the girl gently.
Oh yeah, let's take her to the clinic.
They rushed her to a nearby hospital. The nurses checked her. The doctor checked her again. After almost 30 minutes, he came out scratching his head.
What is wrong with her?
The mother asked, crying. The doctor sighed.
Madam, honestly, I don't know. Her vitals are normal. No fever, no stress, no injury. She just fainted.
Michael felt cold all over his body. The doctor continued.
We'll put her on observation, but there is no medical explanation for the collapse.
Michael slowly stepped back. His sister fainted on the same day the payment was due. He remembered Baba Igun's words.
If you no pay, the spirits go take by force.
His hands started shaking.
No, not my sister.
His mother looked at him through tears.
Michael, something is wrong. Tell me. What do you know? Tell me.
Michael looked away. He couldn't speak. When they got back home in the evening, Michael entered his room and shut the door. He locked it and sat on the floor, clutching the folded notes. Payments due Friday midnight. The time had come, and the first person the spirit touched was his innocent little sister. Michael pressed his hand to his face.
God, what have I done?
He checked his phone. It was 6:42 p.m. Midnight was getting closer. He didn't know what the spirit wanted. He didn't know how to pay. He didn't know if someone was supposed to die. He didn't know if running would help. He didn't know if Baba Igun planned all of this. Everything was suddenly real. Not fear, not nightmares, not imagination. This was happening physically, spiritually, and directly. And the worst part, he was alone.